Hello, today I want to talk about feminism. More importantly, and more to the point, I want to talk about people that in feminism believe that somehow rewriting the dictionary by altering female pronouns, by trying to remove the male pronouns from the female pronouns, that they have somehow achieved a form of equality, that they've somehow achieved that point. But let me tell you from my perspective what that achieves. That achieves nothing more than segregation. It achieves nothing more than a simple statement of prejudice. Because that's what it states to me. How dare you? How dare you have your male pronoun in my female pronoun? And from my perspective, this form of feminism cannot even be considered or call itself feminism. Because in order to call yourself feminism, don't you have to use the word men? Isn't that a part of the word feminism? So let me tell you about feminism. Feminism was initially for women in a different era. An era where all women stayed at home and were looked at as little more than vessels for bearing children, for cooking for the said children, and cleaning for the said children, and the husband who was the breadwinner. And although those times are somewhat different from the days we live in now, we still do not have equality. And I know people would be saying that I should support feminism, but I don't. I don't support feminism or masculism. I support humanism. I support equality. So instead of trying to rewrite the dictionary to create equality, why don't we rewrite how we think, how we feel, and how we look at situations? And I know this is not an easy concept, and I know this is not easy to achieve. I know this because I know that our gender roles are ingrained at childhood. Do we not commend the young boy for being independent, for being aggressive? And do we not commend the young girl for crying and for being dependent, for relying on others? We do. And I'm not saying that equality is here, and I'm not saying that it'll ever be here. But I'm just saying equality should be a human endeavor, and not just something for feminism or masculism. And although feminism has made great leaps and bounds, a woman can work 40 hours a week now, and a husband can stay at home and be a stay-at-home dad. But how does society look at the stay-at-home dad? You can't even support your family, and you dare to call yourself a man. And I'm not saying that feminism and that women are equals. And I'm not saying that they'll ever be equals. Because do we not demean a woman for showing her sexual prowess, for being open and flagrant about her sexuality? And do we not demean her and call her a slut? As for when a male does the exact same behaviors, do we not call him a stud and reward him, commend him for those behaviors? We do, and that's the world we live in. But it's not an equal world, and it's not a fair world. And I'm not saying that the world will ever be fair, but maybe equality is more about happiness with oneself, being comfortable with yourself. Because although you could strive for equality, You can strive to bring around change and hope that people can understand why you do what you do. But which one's more important? Them understanding why you do the actions you do, or the fact that you could be comfortable with those said actions? Maybe equality is much more of a state of mind. Which brings me back to redefining your perception of reality rather than your perception in the textbooks. And getting back to women that somehow think that altering the dictionary will bring around equality. It doesn't. And it shouldn't be necessary, and it shouldn't be done. Because even if you try to rewrite and spell woman differently, does it make them any less of a woman? Can a woman be defined with such a simple term as woman? No. Do we define a woman by what she does, how she looks, how she dresses? Do we judge her by a set of ovaries? No. We judge a woman by how she behaves, how she interacts with the world, and how the world interacts with her. Reality is a matter of perception. And as long as you perceive yourself and are comfortable with how you perceive yourself, then you've achieved equality in some sense of the word. Because a woman is not a definition. A woman is not a word. A woman is not a pronoun. A woman is what's in here. And what's in here. So for any lesbian that tells me that I am not a woman, because I was not born a woman, I ask them, what is a woman? Is a woman a person that rewrites the dictionary? Is a woman a person that has to hate? Is a woman a person, is a lesbian a person that has been discriminated on and yet turns around and hates on someone else, themselves, after knowing what it's like to be discriminated, shunned from a society, rejected, to go and turn it around yourself, do the exact same actions to another group of people, because you claim you don't understand them, or you don't approve of their actions, or their life? Is this equality? No. So this is Ariana Lynn Fails, questioning your perception of reality and asking you to redefine it. But don't redefine it by trying to re-alter words. Try to do it by re-altering the way you think and the way you perceive. Thank you for watching, and I hope to hear from you.